Now we have to get into Brock Lesnar retiring on WrestleMania Night 2, which I didn't even see coming. I thought that Brock Lesnar was gonna retire like at SummerSlam. I think we all pretty much was thinking like SummerSlam is gonna be in his hometown, and he's gonna retire there, and pretty much probably gonna put over Gunther. But he took his boots off, his gloves off, and at the end of the match, and put over going out. And I know some people think maybe it could be a work and he comes back on SummerSlam and he wrestles Gunther, but the thing is just like, why? I don't. What would be the point of that? Like, he already put over Oba, and he's gonna put over Lesnar. I mean, he's gonna put over Gunther at SummerSlam, and Gunther has to be the one to retire him. I just think it should be over to, like, should have been the one, just because the story that was building was Oba being the one. Like, Brock has always been that dominant guy that he has always pretty much almost been there for, like, in WWE for like years on end. When you think of dominant guys, like, Brock Lesnar had one of the best rookie years in WWE since Kurt Angle, when Kurt Angle debuted and what have you. So it's just like, when you look at Brock Lesnar, it's just like, this guy's always been that dominant guy, and it's just like, here's Oba, and it's like he's pretty much passed the torch to Oba to, like, be the next big thing. And I think the next thing with Oba is actually putting the world title on him. I wouldn't do it too soon. I'd probably do it at SummerSlam. I would pretty much have Oba almost mirror Brock and have him win, like, the King of the Ring tournament if they do it this year, and just have him be the one to, like, win the world title from Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. I would not give Roman Reigns a year with the damn world title. Just wouldn't. I would strap up Oba and just have him be that next dominant force. I'm not saying Oba has to be like a champ for like 4 years or anything like that, but like, having Oba, like, establish himself as like that next monster is what you kind of want in WWE. And it comes to, like, Brock Lesnar, when I think of Brock Lesnar, I always pretty much think of, like, Brock Lesnar when he came into wrestling in like 2002. I was like 10 years old when this guy debuted, and I still remember him, like, powerbombing Spike Dudley. Like, God damn, he drilled him into that mat, like, with those power bombs. Like, damn, is that dude's back okay? I remember as a kid, like, damn, like, my God. And then it's like, for him to go into, like, wrestle the Rock at SummerSlam was always like dope, because I'm like, because Rock was pretty much almost in that Cena position where it's like the fans were wanting to see somebody new, and to see, like, Brock Lesnar, like, relatively, like, almost unknown, come in there and just, like, beat the Rock was like a dope moment. And then to him from, like, going to, like, challenge the Rock at SummerSlam to facing, like, guys like the Undertaker, which they had, like, this dope Hell in a Cell match that I feel like it's an underrated Hell in a Cell. I thought that match was so good. Like, at 10 years old watching a Hell in a Cell match. It's just like, that match was so dope, man. And I feel like it doesn't get the love that it should, in terms of, like, just match quality and everything like that. And then, like, he goes on to, like, feud with the Big Show, and then Payman turns on him, and just like the matches he had with, like, Big Show, hitting him with F5s and everything like that, was just so cool and dope to see. And then, like, to have him, like, feuding with Kurt Angle, going into WrestleMania 19 and, like, SummerSlam, which I thought was their best match. SummerSlam 03, when I still remember the ending to that match too, when just Kurt Angle has Brock in the ankle lock, and Brock is trying to reach the ropes. He gets to the ropes. Kurt Angle pulls him back. He gets to the other ropes. Kurt Angle pulls him back. And Vince McMahon is running around the whole damn the ring, like, Brock, don't tap. And then Brock hits the third rope, and then Kurt pulls him back, and he's just looking at Vince McMahon, and he just taps out. I'm like, oh shit, that was, like, so fucking dope, man. And just like, and then, like, when Brock came back in 2012, and then he wrestled Cena in his first match back, that match was pretty good as well. But I just think, like, the wrong man went over in that match. And it's just like, Brock Lesnar is just like Brock Lesnar was just always that guy, man. And when he went to, like, I still wanted to see him mix it up with Sheamus in 2012. I still say that was a match that they should have done. Sheamus versus Brock Lesnar at some point in 2012. That would have been like pretty dope. And then it's like when 2013 came around and he went against CM Punk at SummerSlam, and they had that banger of a match. And then he would go on to freaking WrestleMania to end the streak, which no one wanted. But I get why Brock got it, but it made no sense on why he needed to have it. Brock was already an established guy at that point. And then he goes to SummerSlam 2014 and like destroys Cena. And then him and Rollins and Cena had that dope freaking let me just grab some water, give me 1 second. And then him, Cena, and Rollins go to freaking Royal Rumble and just have this freaking amazing triple threat match. And it's just him and Roman haven't always had the best matches. I still say their best matches with WrestleMania 31 match and the WrestleMania with the SummerSlam match. That was their two best matches they had with each other. And it's just like thinking about like when seeing the match that he had with the Fatal 4-Way with Roman, Braun Strowman, and Samoa Joe at SummerSlam. Brock Lesnar was Mr. SummerSlam low key. Like he really was. He had some dope matches at SummerSlam, and the whole stuff with The Undertaker too. When Undertaker returned for SummerSlam match after Brock kept bringing up that he broke the streak, and then they had that amazing match at SummerSlam where like Taker sits up, Brock sits up, and it's just like an amazing fucking moment. And it's just like Brock Lesnar, I feel like he doesn't get that credit that I feel like he deserves when it comes to like moments in WWE, especially when he hit the shooting star press on Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 19, whereas everybody thought that he broke his neck. It's like, ah, shit, Brock's gonna go on an injured list. And it's like he's just like a freak of nature, because anybody else do that, it probably break their neck and they're just done. And it's just like he went to the UFC and he like dominated there, won the UFC championship, like his third match, if I recall it correctly. Like 3-time NCAA champion. Like my God, this dude Brock Lesnar has done it all. It's just like his career, I feel like he is like a first ballot Hall of Famer. And it's weird because do you put him in the Hall of Fame next year? Because something like the Hall of Fame doesn't like suit Brock to me. Sorry. Like obviously Paul Heyman is gonna induct him, but it's just like he doesn't seem the type of person that cares about things like that. And it's like I feel like, do you put him in there with Cena next year as like the two last of like that era? Or do you kind of wait until maybe Orton, Cena, and because we only have like Orton and Mysterio left from that Ruthless Aggression era, if you think about it. Because when I think of that era, I think of like Rey Mysterio, I think of Brock Lesnar, I think of Cena, I think of Orton. Even Shelton Benjamin is on that list too, because he was there with them. And it's just like, you know, we don't get guys like that anymore. Like Orton and Mysterio are pretty much the last of a dying breed, and maybe you wait for all of them to retire and they all just go into the Hall of Fame at the same time with Cena as the lead and what have you, you know, because I almost feel like Cena has to go in next year, but I almost feel like Brock has to go in with him. Cause it just would be like the dynamic that's just there. It's just Cena and Brock. I still remember their feud in 2003, coming out of WrestleMania at Backlash, where Cena was heel and he was going at it with Brock and what have you. And that's where the whole like FU came from, was because Brock Lesnar's signature move, the F5. I'm gonna Cena had the rap about it. I forgot how he phrased the rap, but I remember when he at the end of the rap he goes, "You had the F5 and I had the FU," and that's what he was winning with, the FU for like so long. And then the FU became the attitude adjustment and what have you. And it's like Brock Lesnar gave creation to the FU that goes into the fucking F5. I mean the AA now. That's what they call it. And it's just like, I think Brock Lesnar's a 100% legend in WWE. Like, it's like when people is like, what is like Brock Lesnar's top 5 matches? I feel like no particular order. I pretty much would probably go, like I said, I would go his his one-on-one match he had with Kurt Angle at SummerSlam '03. That was always one of my personal favorites. Then I'll probably go. I'll go. Maybe CM Punk. I'll put the CM Punk versus match at SummerSlam 2013 on that list as well. That was a phenomenal fucking match, and it was always like I remember the fans billing that match as like Hulk versus Wolverine, because at the time CM Punk just had this Wolverine look to him. Like every week he came out there looking like Wolverine. And then I'll probably go Brock Lesnar, Undertaker, Hell in a Cell. I think it was 2002. I'll go Brock Lesnar. I'll probably go. I want to go Brock Lesnar triple threat with Cena and Rollins. That'll definitely be on the list. Brock Lesnar and Undertaker SummerSlam. That's another one. That was such a good match. Just for the outcome of it, just that sit up moment that they had with each other. I'll go. This dude's has so many matches. It's just like I go to the Fatal 4-Way match at SummerSlam. I think that was 2016 if I'm not mistaken. That match was all the way just balls to the wall fun the whole way through. It's just like I'm probably a past 5 by now. This man has had so many good matches. You know a sneaky one? I'll go Brock Lesnar Goldberg at WrestleMania. I think that was WrestleMania 30. Is it 33? I think it might have been 33 or 34. I can't remember. It was one of those. Then I'll go with the Roman Reigns match at WrestleMania 31. That was their best match they ever had with each other, in my opinion. And then I'll go Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, not WrestleMania, at SummerSlam. I'm probably out right match 8 by now, but that's like you could go with so many matches with Brock, man. Oh man, it's just weird to see him retire the way. Like I feel like Brock Lesnar would have retired that way, just no one knows about it. And he just hangs it up. I don't feel like Brock Lesnar is like the type of person that's going to be like, hey, let's do like a retirement tour or anything like that. Which I see at WrestleMania. I see WrestleMania being his final. I don't think it'll be his final appearance, but I'll say it'll be his final match. I could see him coming back on like F5 or somebody or something like that, like in the future and what have you. But it's that man has had so many great matches. It's just and just moments. Like remember he came back when Rollins took the cashed in on him at WrestleMania 31, and then he freaking I think it was either 31 or 32. I think it was 30, because I think it was because 30 was when he broke the streak and nobody wanted that. And I think it was 31 that he that Rollins cashed in, and he came like on that Raw. He was pissed, and he went after Rollins. Rollins kicked him in the face, and he just had this look on his face. I'm about to murder this dude. And freaking Brock was chasing him around. He got suspended and all that and what have you. Like, and then like I say, he hit that shooting star on Angle, and he freaking like botched it. And then the moments where and I remember the moment he put like Matt Hardy through the wall or what have you. And I still remember like the stuff when he did with Spanky, and what was that other dude's name with the one-legged dude? Zach Gowen, I believe his name was. And I remember like Brock Lesnar used to torture that kid. I still remember when he beat him up in front of his mom, and he like pushed him down some stairs and what have you. I remember as a kid like, somebody arrest this man. What the hell? It's just like, oh man. And the moment when he turned heel on Kurt Angle after they had this phenomenal story. It was like Kurt Angle and him became friends and what have you. And it's just like Brock turns on him and he beats him for the WWE title in a phenomenal Iron Man match. That's another one you gotta put on the list too. The Iron Man match that him and Kurt Angle had on UPN, which should have been on a damn pay-per-view. it's weird because like it's like our childhoods is just pretty much just going, bro. Cause it's like first like you could say Goldberg, but Goldberg was just like WCW days. He was a childhood as well. It just started with like Cena, and then like you know you could kind of say Undertaker like a few years ago. I think Undertaker retired. He retired, if I'm mistaken, like during the pandemic stuff. And then it's like after him, it was pretty much like Goldberg, and then it was Cena. We just lost Cena, AJ, and Brock like in a span of like what 9 months of each other, and it's just like we only have like or like people that probably in my age range that grew up in the '90s or what have you. Like we only have pretty much like Ray and Randy from that era, where it's just kind of like holy shit, like we don't have the old guards anymore, like from that Ruthless Aggression era and what have you. Cause I really remember the Ruthless Aggression era like it was like yesterday, and I remember more than the Attitude Era, because I was really young when it came to the Attitude Era stuff and what have you. But like that's what people have left is Orton and Mysterio, and I'm pretty sure Mysterio is gonna retire later this year or what have you too. So it's pretty much like Orton's gonna be that last guard from that era, like pretty much like the Undertaker, like that lone gun type deal. And it's like I hope we get Orton to like world title number 18 and what have you before he retires, because this man, we don't know how much time Orton has left. Like Lesnar already just passed the torch. Like Lesnar's pretty much like no, he's done. Like I thought he would give the match to Gunther at SummerSlam, but it doesn't make sense for him to go to SummerSlam and put like Gunther over and what have you, because he already put over. What would be the point of him going back to like challenge Gunther? It just makes no sense at this point. Like this should be the end for Brock Lesnar, and it's been like phenomenal just watching this guy from '02 all the way up to 2026. It's just been like a phenomenal ride. Like all the moments, especially like him versus Big Show in the him and Big Show in the stretcher match when he put Big Show on the forklift and drove him over the line, and when he first ever F5 Big Show. And everybody's like, holy shit, like what? When he won his first Royal Rumble to go to WrestleMania 19, it's just, this guy is just, like, Brock Lesnar is just that guy, man. He had one of the best rookie years I've ever seen in a wrestler. Like, the only person that matches it really is Kurt Angle when you think about it, because both of them pretty much, I don't think at the time Kurt Angle won the Royal Rumble yet. I still say he should have won that Royal Rumble, the one that Triple H won. I still say it. But I get it and what have you, but both of them won King of the Ring. Both of them just had such great accolades, and just Lesnar and the Kurt matches will always like hold like a special place to me. Like for me, I just love those matches so much. The Kurt Angle Lesnar match at 19, that SummerSlam match in '03, that was one of the best matches I've seen. That Last Man Standing match that they had with each other. No, it wasn't a Last Man Standing match. It was a Iron Man match on SmackDown. That was just like top tier, bro. Even when Chris Benoit made him tap out in the Survivor Series match, and I think that was '03 if I'm not mistaken, and everybody was chanting out, "You tapped out," and then he had that another good match that Brock Lesnar freaking had, like the Benoit match he had on UPN. That Benoit made him tap in that match, and everybody thought that he won the title, and the ref was out. It's just like, bro, he freaking made Hulk Hogan like. He beats Hulk Hogan by a bear hug and had him like coughing up his own blood, bro. Like Lesnar, the moments Lesnar had, bro, is just like top tier. Like Lesnar's 100% legend in WWE. Outside of WWE, that guy, like, it's weird, man, because it's like an emotion there. It's just like, damn, bro, like. Like we be losing the guys, man. Like all the people that we grew up with, like, it's barely anybody from the Attitude Era there anymore, except for like behind the scenes. The Ruthless Aggression guys are pretty much gone. Like some people might consider Edge a Ruthless Aggression guy, but I consider him more of an Attitude Era guy because he was there during the Attitude Era. He just didn't make his stride until the Ruthless Aggression era, and it's just like Lesnar, like the moments this man has had is just like, man. I still like one match I kind of wish we always got was Lesnar and Sheamus, like in 2012. That 2012 version of Sheamus and Lesnar would have went to war, bro. The brawl he had with Cena, when Cena smacked him in the face as well. That big ass brawl. He's like, that first punch, like, oh my god, bloody Cena up, and everybody's like, holy shit, bro, like what the hell. And it's just like Brock Lesnar's been there ever since 2012 till now. Like, it's crazy to say like his second run in WWE is actually longer than his first run. His first run was only like 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe even a year and a half. It might have been even shorter. But he left in like 2004 after dropping the title to Eddie Guerrero. And there you go, another freaking like amazing match. Eddie Guerrero and Brock Lesnar for the WWE title, 2004. I don't know, like if I could, I just feel like those are like his best matches when I think of like Brock Lesnar. I always think of the match that he like off rip, like I always think of like like I said, the matches with like Kurt Angle. Like I will always go to SummerSlam match in 03. That'd be my favorite, and then it would go to the Iron Man match on UPN, which should have been on the pay-per-view. Then I'll go the Undertaker Hell in a Cell match, and then I'll go I'll probably go to Roman match at I'm up to 4, right? I'm gonna probably go top 10. 4, I'll go with the Roman match at WrestleMania. Then 4, I'll probably go CM Punk and him at SummerSlam 2013, and then I'll put the Roman match at WrestleMania 31. I'm up to 5 now, and then I'll go. This is hard, like really fucking hard doing this like off the brain, not writing it down. The triple threat match at Royal Rumble with him, Cena, and Rollins. 7, I'll probably go. I'll probably go to Benoit match on UPN, to be honest with you. That match was so good. And Brock Lesnar won with the Brock Lock and never used that move again. I go to Fatal 4-Way match at SummerSlam. Him, Braun, and Brock Lesnar, Braun, Roman, and Samoa Joe. What else? The Roman match at SummerSlam. What was that? 2024, 2023, somewhere around there. That match. And then I'll probably go to Undertaker match at SummerSlam. I want to say that was 2015, if I'm not mistaken. And that probably my top 10 matches of Lesnar of all time. But I just did some matches already. But let me know what you guys think about Lesnar's career, and like what are your like top 5 or top 10 matches that Lesnar's had in WWE? Because I just feel like the Beast Incarnate and everything like that, the matches he had with like Orton too, I don't want to put them on a match, but on the list, but the Orton matches was just like, it was just there. I feel like they could have had a better feud than what they gave us, but I don't know, like that's freaking the AJ Styles matches and the Daniel Bryan matches. How can I not put those on the list? You see what I'm saying? Like I'll probably put it in the description, like my list. Like I would definitely put like the AJ Styles, Brock Lesnar versus AJ Styles on the list, Brock Lesnar versus Daniel Bryan on the list. Like those matches were top tier as well. that's just how I would do it, man. Like, it's crazy to say that Lesnar like retired from WWE, and that's such a thing that he'll do too. I don't see him competing at SummerSlam. Could it be a swerve and he competes at SummerSlam? Yes, but I just don't see the need to have Gunther versus Lesnar at SummerSlam. They was gonna do the match. They would have did the match already. Um, Especially like the whole Janelle Grant stuff, like slow things down. But that's my thoughts on Lesnar's retirement. I just think that man has had such a great freaking career, man. He put asses in seats and gave us a lot of entertaining moments and matches throughout the years and what have you. I could make this like an hour video, but I'm not gonna do that. This is just me just speaking. Let's like Lesnar has been like one of the like dopest people to like listen, like just watch over the years and what have you. Um, it's just does he get added into the Hall of Fame next year? Possibly with Cena, and we just have Ray and Orton left for the Ruthless Aggression era. So that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Stay safe out there. Let me guys know your top 10 Brock Lesnar matches, what you thought of the man, his career in WWE, and what have you. And I will catch you guys in the next part. Stay safe out there. Later, guys. Peace out. And stay safe and stay out the way, because there are a lot of crazies in here out there. So just, stay safe and stay out the way. Later, guys. Peace out.